Once upon a time, in a dense forest, there lived a flock of doves. Among them was a wise and experienced dove named Chitragreeva. He was respected by all the other doves for his intelligence and leadership qualities. One scorching day, when the forest was experiencing a severe drought, the doves gathered around Chitragreeva, seeking his guidance. They were worried about their survival as water sources were drying up, and they were afraid of becoming prey to the various hunters who frequented the forest in search of animals. Chitragreeva thought deeply and came up with a brilliant plan. He advised all the doves to fly to a nearby lake, which still had some water left. He told them to fill their beaks with water and fly back to the forest one by one. In this way, they could all quench their thirst without attracting the attention of the hunters. The doves agreed to Chitragreeva's plan and started flying to the lake one by one. As they were carefully executing the plan, a hunter named Shikara happened to pass by. He saw the doves flying to the lake and immediately recognized an opportunity to catch them easily. The cunning hunter decided to deceive the doves. He pretended to be a saintly sage and called out to the doves in a gentle voice, "Oh, innocent doves, do not go to the lake. I have come to bless this forest with rain. I will create a magical rain shower to fill all the water sources." Chitragreeva, who was wise and experienced, sensed something was amiss. He cautioned the other doves not to trust the so-called sage and continue with their original plan. However, some of the younger and more naive doves were convinced by the hunter's words and decided to trust him. As the foolish doves approached the hunter, he quickly trapped them in a net he had concealed. The doves realized their mistake, but it was too late. The hunter grinned triumphantly, thinking about the feast he would have that night. Meanwhile, the other doves had reached the lake, filled their beaks with water, and were flying back to the forest. They were saddened to see their fellow doves trapped by the cunning hunter. Chitragreeva was determined to save his friends. He asked the other doves to collect small pebbles in their beaks and follow him silently. The doves did as instructed, curious about his plan. When they reached the hunter's location, Chitragreeva saw that the hunter had taken a short break and was resting under a tree, smugly admiring the trapped doves. This was their chance. Chitragreeva and the other doves flew over the hunter and dropped the pebbles they were carrying. The pebbles fell with precision and hit the hunter on his head. Startled and hurt, the hunter looked around, trying to understand what had happened. The doves repeated this act, dropping pebbles one after another. The hunter, thinking that it was a divine punishment for his deceitful actions, quickly abandoned his plan of capturing the doves. He released the trapped doves, seeking their forgiveness for his deception. The doves forgave the hunter, realizing that he had learned his lesson, and they all flew back to safety. From that day on, the doves became even more cautious and united, thanks to the wisdom and quick thinking of their leader, Chitragreeva. The story of the dove and the hunter teaches the importance of unity, wisdom, and discernment in dealing with challenges and adversaries. It also illustrates the consequences of falling for deceitful appearances and the strength that can be found in standing together.